Libra, the truth is finally coming out, and I hope you are ready for it, because the universe is about to shatter the illusions you've been carrying. You've been waiting in the shadows, wondering why your efforts felt unseen and why certain situations felt so heavily unbalanced. But the veil is lifting right now in September 2026. What was hidden in the dark is being dragged into the light, and the revelation will change everything you thought you knew about your path. Before we uncover this massive shift, tell me in the comments where you are watching from today, and make sure to like this video and subscribe to our spiritual family, because you're going to want to be here for the daily guidance. Let's dive into this urgent message. Libra, as we step into the profound energies of September 2026, the cosmos is handing you a profound revelation. The truth is suddenly coming out, and it is arriving with the force of a breaking dawn. For months, you have been carrying the weight of uncertainty, standing in the quiet spaces of doubt, wondering if the scales of your life would ever truly balance. You have felt the sting of heartache and the heavy pressure of waiting for a resolution that felt perpetually out of reach. You have questioned your own intuition, wondering if you were misreading the signs, or if the universe had simply forgotten your name. But I am here to tell you that the universe has not forgotten you. In fact, it has been meticulously orchestrating this exact moment. The delays you have faced were not denials, they were divine preparations. The silence was not emptiness, it was the universe gathering its breath before speaking your name in a language you can finally understand. Imagine a river that has been dammed up for far too long. The water builds, the pressure mounts, and then, suddenly, the dam breaks. That is the energy of your life right now. The stagnant waters of confusion are washing away, making room for a crystal-clear current of truth. As a Libra, you are ruled by the desire for harmony, but true harmony cannot exist without absolute honesty. The archetype of justice is stepping forward in your field, holding her sword to cut through the illusions and her scales to restore what is rightfully yours. This is not a gentle shift, this is a necessary correction. You might feel a flutter of anxiety in your chest right now, fearing what this truth might look like, but I need you to breathe through that fear. The truth is not here to destroy you, it is here to liberate you. It is the key turning in the lock of your captivity. Before we go deeper, please remember that this reading is a general transmission of energy. You are a sovereign soul, and you must always filter these messages through your own beautiful intuition, taking only what resonates with your specific journey and leaving the rest behind. If this energy is finding its way to you, feel free to leave a like on this video to anchor this light into your physical reality. As we move forward, I want to share your cosmic anchors for this period. Your lucky color for September is emerald green, the color of the heart chakra, of growth, and of profound healing. Wear it, surround yourself with it, or visualize it when you need to ground your nervous system. Your lucky numbers are 7, 14, and 22. Use these when making important decisions, when setting alarms, or simply as a reminder that the universe is aligning the digits of your life in your favor. But that is not all. The universe is also showing a massive shift in your internal landscape. For a long time, your mindset has been tethered to the opinions of others. You have bent over backwards to keep the peace, sacrificing your own boundaries to ensure everyone else was comfortable. But this month, your self-worth is undergoing a radical rebirth. You are realizing that your peace is more important than their comfort. You are learning that saying no is a complete sentence. You are learning that your energy is a sacred currency, and you are no longer spending it on those who do not value it. The patience you have practiced is about to pay off in ways you cannot yet fathom. You are stepping out of the role of the peacemaker and into the role of the truth teller. Your intuition, which has been whispering to you in the quiet hours of the night, is now shouting. Trust that inner voice. It has never led you astray, even when the road felt dark. Let us look at the cards that are flying out for you right now, because the story they tell is nothing short of miraculous. The first card is Justice, confirming the theme of the month. What has been sown is being reaped. If you have acted with integrity, the rewards are coming. If others have acted poorly toward you, Their masks are slipping. The second card is the Tower. I know this card can feel intimidating, but for you, it is a blessing in disguise. The Tower represents the sudden collapse of false structures. The relationships, situations, or beliefs that were built on lies or imbalance are crumbling, and yes, it might feel chaotic for a moment. But you cannot build a beautiful new life on a broken foundation. The Tower is not punishing you, it is protecting you. It is removing the heavy burdens you didn't even realize you were carrying. When the walls of illusion fall, you will finally see the open sky. And the final card, the Sun, waiting on the other side, promises that this September will be remembered as the month you finally stepped into your own power. The Sun brings ultimate clarity, joy, and success. The truth that is coming out will initially shock you, but it will ultimately lead you into the light. You will look back at the confusion of the past and realize it was just the shadow before the sunrise. What happens next is important because this revelation ripples into every single area of your life. There is something deeper here regarding your emotional state. You are shifting from a place of anxious waiting to grounded empowerment. The heartache you have felt is transforming into a profound emotional resilience. You are no longer the victim of circumstance. You are the architect of your reality. Later in this reading, we will break down exactly how this energy impacts your love life, your finances, your career, and your family. But for now, just sit with the knowledge that the wait is over. The truth is out. The scales are balancing. As we move deeper into the physical manifestation of this profound truth, we must first look at the sacred vessel that carries you through this world, which is your physical health. For months, Libra, you have been carrying the somatic weight of unspoken realities. You have felt the tension pooling in your lower back, the tightness in your chest, and the quiet, persistent exhaustion that sleep simply could not cure. This was your body's way of holding the space for the illusions you were trying to maintain. But as the truth suddenly comes out and the heavy veil is lifted, you are going to experience a miraculous somatic release. The stagnant energy that has been making you feel physically heavy is beginning to evaporate. You will notice a sudden lightness in your limbs, a clearing of your mind, and a return of your natural, radiant vitality. The universe is asking you to drink deeply of water, to spend time in nature, and to allow your nervous system to finally downregulate from a state of survival into a state of profound safety. The healing is not just emotional, it is cellular, and it is happening right now. But that is not all, because this energetic shift does not just heal your body, it radically transforms your daily environment, specifically your work and career. The workplace has recently felt like a labyrinth of hidden agendas and unbalanced efforts. You have been giving your all, playing the peacemaker, and trying to harmonize situations that were fundamentally flawed. Now, the truth is exposing the actual dynamics at play. You may suddenly see a colleague's true intentions, or realize that a project you were poured into is built on shaky ground. While this revelation might feel jarring for a fleeting moment, it is actually your ultimate protection. The universe is removing you from situations where your brilliant Libra diplomacy was being taken for granted or exploited. You are being elevated. The scales of professional justice are tipping in your favor, and your unique gifts are finally being recognized by those who hold the power to reward you. You are stepping out of the shadows of being the reliable background player and into the spotlight of undeniable authority. There is something deeper here for those of you who are currently navigating the frustrating, often disheartening labyrinth of a job search. If you have been sending out applications into the void, facing silent rejections, or feeling the heavy pressure of financial uncertainty, I need you to listen closely. The delays you have experienced were not failures. They were divine deflections. The truth that is coming out right now reveals that the opportunities you were mourning were actually misalignments in disguise. The universe was protecting you from environments that would have drained your spirit and stifled your growth. As this month unfolds, the energy shifts dramatically. The right door is not just opening, it is being held wide open for you. An unexpected offer, a sudden connection, or a completely new avenue of income is making its way to you. This new path will honor your need for balance, beauty, and fair compensation. The waiting is over, and the preparation you have done in the quiet moments is about to be rewarded in the public square. And what happens next is incredibly important, because we must address the heavy cloak of money pressure that has been weighing on your spirit. Financial anxiety has a way of narrowing our vision, making us forget our inherent worth and our ability to generate abundance. But as the illusions shatter and the truth is laid bare, the blockages in your financial rivers are completely dissolving. You may see a delayed payment finally arriving in your account, a sudden insight into a lucrative investment, or a beautiful reduction in unexpected expenses. The universe is balancing your ledger. You are moving from a mindset of scarcity and survival into a frequency of flow and provision. The truth you are learning about your own self-worth is directly translating into your bank account. You are no longer accepting less than you deserve, and the cosmos is matching your newly elevated standards with tangible, material blessings. The pressure is lifting, the abundance is flowing, and you are finally allowed to experience the ease that has always been your birthright. The relief you feel as you hear this is the universe confirming that you are on the right path. The truth has set you free, and your physical, professional, and financial worlds are aligning to support your highest good. What happens next is important, because the truth that is coming out ripples most profoundly into the realm of the heart. For those of you in a relationship, there has been a quiet, lingering tension, a subtle feeling that something vital was being left unsaid to keep the peace. You have been walking on eggshells, trying to maintain a fragile harmony while ignoring the subtle cracks in the foundation. But the universe is bringing this to the surface now, not to destroy your bond, but to purify it. This incoming truth will likely manifest as a necessary, deeply honest conversation that finally clears the air. It may require immense courage to speak your authentic needs, but I promise you, this vulnerability is the very alchemy that will transform your connection. You are moving from a superficial peace to a resilient, unshakable partnership built on absolute mutual respect and radical honesty. The love that survives this truth will be stronger, deeper, and more beautiful than anything you have experienced before. But that is not all, because for the single Libra, this revelation is a magnificent, liberating force. You have been carrying the heavy ghost of what could have been, wondering why certain connections faded or why you have been met with mixed signals. The truth that is suddenly coming out is that those connections were merely mirrors, showing you exactly what you no longer need to tolerate. You are not being left behind. You are being fiercely protected and cleared for a love that is ready to meet you exactly where you are. The universe is removing the illusion that you must shrink yourself to be loved. Someone is looking at you right now with genuine, profound admiration, but they are waiting for you to fully step into your own worth before they make their move. When you stop chasing the echoes of the past, you create this sacred space for a love that is truly meant for you to walk right through the front door. There is something deeper here regarding your family dynamics, an area that has historically carried the weight of old, unspoken expectations. For generations, or perhaps just within your immediate household, you have been the designated peacemaker, absorbing the emotional labor and swallowing your own truth to keep everyone else comfortable. This month, the scales tip. The truth coming out allows you to gently but firmly set a boundary that you have been afraid to articulate. You are realizing a profound spiritual truth. You can love your family deeply without carrying their unresolved burdens or participating in outdated cycles. This is not an act of rebellion or coldness. It is a beautiful, necessary act of self-preservation. By honoring your own limits, you are actually breaking ancestral patterns and inviting a more authentic, sustainable harmony into your lineage. The universe is also showing a beautiful, tangible shift in your overall energy and emotional tone. You are transitioning from the heavy, exhausting frequency of anxious waiting into a state of grounded, radiant empowerment. The doubt that used to cloud your mornings and make you second-guess your intuition is being replaced by a quiet, steady, unshakable knowing. You are remembering who you are. You are remembering that you are a creature of balance, but that true balance starts within your own soul, not in the fleeting approval of others. Your emotional state is becoming a sanctuary. You are no longer easily rattled by external chaos because you have found your center. This inner calm is your greatest superpower right now, and it will guide you through any remaining shadows with absolute grace. Later in this reading, we will touch on your broader destiny, but for now, know that if you are a student or focusing on mastering a new skill, the scattered, overwhelmed energy of the past few months is finally consolidating. The mental fog that made studying feel like an uphill battle is lifting entirely. You are experiencing profound, luminous aha moments where complex concepts suddenly make perfect, elegant sense. Your focus is sharp, your memory is highly retentive, and the universe is actively rewarding your quiet, dedicated hours of study with sudden, brilliant clarity. Trust this renewed cognitive flow. Do not doubt your intelligence or your capacity to learn. The truth you are uncovering is that you are far more capable than you have given yourself credit for, and your academic or skill-based efforts are about to yield impressive, visible results. And as you step into this empowered, truth-aligned version of yourself, you will find that your vibrational match is shifting beautifully. You are deeply compatible right now with Gemini, who can effortlessly match your newfound intellectual clarity and appreciate your communicative honesty without taking it personally. You are also highly aligned with Aquarius, who deeply honors your need for freedom, supports your visionary ideas without judgment, and gives you the space to be exactly who you are. Finally, you will find a powerful, grounding resonance with Leo, whose warm, loyal, and generous energy provides the safe, radiant container you need to fully express your authentic self. These signs are not just passing through your life, they are here to reflect your highest potential back to you and celebrate the truth you are finally embracing. The relief you feel as you absorb this is the universe confirming that you are exactly where you need to be. The truth has set you free, and your heart, your mind, and your relationships are aligning to support your highest, most joyful expression. What happens next is the most beautiful part of this journey, because we must now weave all these scattered threads of revelation into the grand tapestry of your ultimate destiny. When we look at the final synthesis of the cards we pulled, Justice, the Tower, and the Sun, we see a profound spiritual alchemy taking place within your soul. The Tower shattered the false structures. Justice is currently weighing the truth and restoring your balance, and the Sun is waiting just over the horizon to bathe you in its golden, unfiltered light. This is not just a random sequence of events. This is the universe meticulously choreographing your rebirth. You are being asked to step into the role of the sovereign creator of your life. The truth that has suddenly come out is not just about the people around you or the situations you've faced. It is ultimately about you. It is the truth of your own immense power, your own unshakable worth, and your own divine right to take up space in this world without apology. But that is not all, because there is a deeper layer to this revelation that I need you to truly absorb. For so long, you have viewed the truth as something to be managed, softened, or carefully curated to avoid upsetting the delicate balance of your environment. You thought that by hiding your own sharp edges, you were keeping the peace. But the universe is showing you that true peace cannot exist in the shadows of unspoken realities. The truth that is coming out now is a liberating force, a blazing fire that burns away the fog of confusion. Yes, the light might be blinding for a fleeting moment, and yes, seeing things exactly as they are might require you to make difficult choices. But I promise you, the temporary discomfort of clarity is infinitely better than the lifelong agony of living a lie. You are being protected from a future that was never meant for you, and you are being redirected toward a destiny that aligns perfectly with the beauty and harmony you naturally bring to the world. There is something deeper here regarding the heavy heartache and the intense money pressure you have endured in recent months. I want you to look at those struggles not as punishments, but as the very crucible that is forging your unbreakable spirit. The heartache you felt was simply your heart expanding, making room for a love that is actually capable of holding you. The money pressure you faced was the universe forcing you to reevaluate your relationship with your own value, teaching you that your energy is a precious commodity that must be invested wisely. Every tear you shed in frustration, Every sleepless night spent worrying about the future was a seed being planted in the dark. And now, in this beautiful month of September 2026, those seeds are breaking through the soil. The relief you are feeling right now as you listen to my voice is the physical sensation of those burdens finally lifting off your shoulders. You are exhaling a breath you didn't even realize you were holding. The universe is also showing a magnificent shift in your daily motivation and your forward momentum. You are no longer waiting for permission to be great. You are no longer waiting for someone else to validate your feelings or acknowledge your efforts. The truth has set you free from the invisible cages of other people's expectations. You are stepping into this new cycle with a quiet, fierce determination. You are motivated not by the need to prove yourself to others, but by the deep, soulful desire to honor your own journey. When you wake up in the morning, you will feel a new lightness in your step, a new spark in your eyes. You will look at the challenges ahead not as insurmountable walls, but as stepping stones leading you to your highest self. You are protected, you are guided, and you are profoundly loved by the forces of the universe. As we bring this reading to a close, I want to take a moment to deeply thank you for sharing your energy and your time with me today. Please remember that this reading is a transmission of guidance, a map of the cosmic weather, but it is not absolute fate. You are the captain of your ship, and you always have the free will to chart your own course. I ask that you simply keep what resonates. With your spirit, integrate the messages that bring you peace, and gently release anything that does not serve your highest good. If this reading brought you comfort, clarity, or a sense of hope, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to our channel, and return to us for your daily spiritual guidance. Your support allows us to continue bringing this light to the world. May you walk forward with unshakable strength. May your heart be filled with radiant love, and may your mind be forever blessed with crystal clear truth. Until next time, stay balanced, stay empowered, and trust the beautiful unfolding of your life.